Hello, royalty lifestyle enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel, Luxurious Paradise, where money talks, power walks, and luxury lives. Today, we're diving deep into the world of real kings, Arab monarchs whose wealth isn't just legendary, it's generational. From golden palaces to oil empires and billion-dollar yachts, these rulers don't just sit on thrones, they run the game. So grab your best drink, sit back, and get ready to meet the 10 richest Arab kings to ever live. This isn't fantasy. This is real-world royalty on another level. 10. Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah. We begin with a man who defines excess, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah of Brunei. A $20,000 haircut? That's not gossip, it's fact. The Sultan once flew his personal barber from London on a private jet just to trim his hair. That's not grooming, that's a statement. And that's just scratching the surface. With a net worth pushing $30 billion, the Sultan doesn't just live in luxury, he invented a new category of it. His garage holds more than 7,000 supercars, many custom-built and one-of-a-kind. Think Lamborghini Veninos, rare Bugatti Veyrons, cars most of us will never even see in real life. He drives them like we rotate socks. One look at his Boeing 747 turned into a gold-plated palace in the sky. Yes, even the toilet is gold, and you understand that for this man, luxury has no ceiling. Then there's his home, if you can even call it that. Istana Nurul Iman is the largest palace on earth, a structure so massive and opulent that its true value can't even be calculated. It's more monument than mansion. And yet, he doesn't stop at Brunei. He owns a $400 million hotel in London, a French chateau, a villa in Beverly Hills, each one more extravagant than the last. If this is only number 10, imagine what's coming. 9. King Salman of Saudi Arabia. Now step into the world of oil empires and golden thrones, King Salman of Saudi Arabia. This is a monarch who doesn't just rule a nation. He commands a $2 trillion royal fortune. And with that kind of money, there's no room for subtlety. His life? A rolling fantasy of private jets, palaces, and security measures that rival entire governments. His son, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, is known worldwide for his iron fist leadership, and the name Jamal Khashoggi echoes across headlines as proof of the lengths this family will go to protect its power. King Salman himself owns a personal $20 billion fortune, but it's the way he lives that sets him apart. A custom Boeing 747 jet lined in gold. A 4.9 million square foot palace in Riyadh complete with a hospital, cinemas, and mosques. A literal city under one roof. When he flies, he descends on a gold-plated escalator. Because walking downstairs? That's for mortals. He's got 7,000 supercars, a $2 billion jet fleet, and yachts that look like floating 5-star resorts. It's not just opulence. It's a kingdom reimagined. 8. Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Next up, the quiet force behind one of the most powerful oil nations on the planet, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, ruler of Abu Dhabi. When he took power, he inherited billions. Since then, he's multiplied it tenfold. His empire is built not just on oil, but on influence, art, architecture, and undeniable presence. The Emirates Palace in Abu Dhabi isn't just a building, it's a $3 billion statement. Gold-covered interiors, palatial grandeur, and a level of craftsmanship that rivals the world's most iconic landmarks. And on the streets? His cars are walking museums of engineering, Bugattis, Veninos, like in hypersports. But the crown jewel? The Bugatti La Voiture Noire. One in the world. Valued at nearly $19 million. And he owns it. Not to be outdone, his yacht, the Azam, is over 590 feet of floating luxury, a $600 million megastructure that sails like a dream. But he's not just flexing wealth. Sheikh Mohammed is shaping the image of modern royalty, equal parts strategist, mogul, and monarch. 7. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Now enter Dubai, and meet the man who made it what it is, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. More than a king, he's the architect of a modern utopia. Under his rule, Dubai has transformed into a playground for the world's elite. His $15 billion fortune is just the surface, his reach is far wider. He lives in the Aal Palace, a $500 million masterpiece adorned with ivory and precious metals. But his footprint spans continents, owning more land in the UK than the British royals themselves. Scotland, Texas, Monaco, where he owns a $323 million penthouse, one of the top 10 most expensive homes on earth. His garage? Think Veyrons, Reventons, Enzos. Every car is a showstopper. His yacht? Dubai, a $350 million floating palace. And his wedding? So grand, a stadium was built just to host it. The event cost $200 million. Half of that went to the venue alone. 6. Prince Turki bin Abdullah Al Saud. If gold-plated supercars had a king, his name would be Prince Turki bin Abdullah Al Saud. With a passion for speed and shine, this Saudi prince has redefined car culture. His garage is worth $22 million, but it's not just about price tags. His Bugatti Veyron? Wrapped in 18K gold and valued at $10 million. Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe? Also gold-plated. And when he hits the streets of London in these machines, he turns heads and breaks rules. He once received a ticket for parking his golden ride in a no-park zone. The fine? $110. The message? I'll pay it in gold. For Prince Turki, wealth isn't just for collecting. It's for showing off, loud, fast, and shiny. 5. Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani. Then there's Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, former king of Qatar, a man whose lifestyle rivals the gods of ancient myth. His Doha Royal Palace is a $1 billion monument of gold, marble, and impossible grandeur. But he didn't stop at one. On the shores of Oman, he secretly built another palace, blending white elegance and gold into a new level of regality. His fleet of supercars is a visual symphony of horsepower: Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Bugattis, each one a statement of precision and status. For Sheikh Hamad, wealth isn't about what he owns. It's about what he builds. And what he leaves behind. 4. King Mohammed VI of Morocco. Moving west to Morocco, King Mohammed VI blends mystery, modernity, and legacy into one unique brand of royalty. He's called the People's King, a ruler who once paid off the debts of struggling farmers, then quietly bought a $100 million mansion near the Eiffel Tower in the same year. His palaces double as high-end hotels, generating millions in revenue annually. A smart king, one who lets his real estate make money while he enjoys the benefits. From Rabat to Agadir, Fez to Paris, his residences define royal architecture. And his art collection? Priceless. A fusion of culture, power, and wealth, carefully curated over decades. 3. King Abdullah II of Jordan. Then there's the king without oil, King Abdullah II of Jordan. Despite lacking the oil wells of his neighbors, he's carved out a luxurious life through strategy, tourism, and diplomacy. His $750 million fortune powers real estate around the world, and his love for motorcycles has led to a $40 million collection that rivals any on earth. He's a gearhead monarch, blending tradition with adrenaline. From Gulfstream jets to custom Harley-Davidsons, he rides between worlds, ancient and modern, east and west. Even his yacht, the Aliyah, is an $85 million floating palace, ready to welcome the world's elite. 2. Sultan Qaboos bin Zayed, late ruler of Oman. Though he passed in 2020, Sultan Qaboos left behind more than a legacy. He left an empire carved in silence and gold. For decades, he ruled Oman with absolute control, amassing a net worth estimated at over $700 million. But unlike some of his louder counterparts, Qaboos was quiet with his wealth. No flashy cars parading through Europe. No gold escalators. Instead, he poured billions into building a country that reflects his taste: grand mosques lined with Persian carpets, palaces hidden in the mountains, and a royal yacht named Al Said that was once the world's second largest. It's 500 feet of floating marble, velvet, and chandeliers. His real power wasn't just in wealth, it was in being untouchable. A one-man government, owning every major company in the nation, and still managing to stay out of global scandals. Now that's stealth royalty. 1. King Hamad bin Isa al Khalifa of Bahrain. Then there's Bahrain's ruler, King Hamad bin Isa al Khalifa. While Bahrain may be smaller than its neighbors, this king's lifestyle is anything but modest. His net worth? Around $5 billion. But the real flex is how he lives. Private islands, superyachts, custom-made jets, and palaces filled with art and gold. His passion for horses runs deep, so deep he owns one of the most prestigious Arabian horse stables in the world, where single horses are insured for millions. And just like his cousins in the Gulf, he rolls in Rolls Royces, dines on gold-laced cuisine, and rubs shoulders with royalty from London to Monaco. For King Hamad, luxury isn't about size, it's about precision, elegance, and influence. And there you have it, 10 Arab kings whose lives are the blueprint for luxury, legacy, and unmatched power. From mega palaces to oil empires and art collections worth more than nations, these rulers don't just live rich, they live historic. If you enjoyed this trip through royalty and riches, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next elite drop. Let us know in the comments, who surprised you the most? And who would you crown the ultimate king of wealth? Until next time, keep it royal.